Hi there, Laura Leader with Law Office Solution here. In a previous video, I showed how you can take a document like this and set it so there is no page numbering on the first page, and then the second page starts at page 1. Now you can watch that video for the details. It's in the same playlist as this video. But essentially what we did to make that happen was get into the page number formatting and set it to be the Arabic 1, 2, 3 and tell it to start at 0. So the first page is 0, there's just no page number on the first page, and then the second page starts at 1, like magic. But then I got an excellent question from one of the viewers who said, that's great, but I don't want to use the Arabic 1, 2, 3, I want to use the lowercase Roman numerals. Well, there's a problem with that. If you try to set a Roman numeral to 0, there's no such thing, apparently. So what we need to do to have Roman numerals start at 1 on any page other than the first is use section breaks. Now I'm going to get into a different document to show you how we would do that. This document is just a little fake simulated pleading that I set up. A lot of my legal clients would use this type of document, and it's very common that they would like to have this caption area, this area here, on the first page, then a table of contents and possibly table of authorities starting with lowercase Roman numeral 1, and then the body of their document starting with page number 1. So I'll show you how you could do that. First, you would get your cursor below the caption above the text that you want to push to another page, and you would insert a next page section break. Now I will turn show hide on so you can see what's going on here in terms of where I have hard return, section breaks, tabs, etc. And to insert the section break, we would go to Page Layout, Breaks, Next Page. And that just popped a next page section break in there. Now here we'll put the table of contents. I'll type up a heading for one. All right, I made a little area where the table of contents could go. So we'll want the Roman numeral page numbering here, and then here where the body of the document starts up, that will be at a new page also, and it will start on page 1. So I'm going to put a section break in for it as well. Page layout, breaks, next page section break. And now we've broken our document into 3 sections. You need the section break anytime you want to change something from the page layout or the way the page numbers are formatted or your headers and footers. All right, I'm going to go to the very beginning of the document. So I'm at the top of the first page and I want to get into the headers and footers. You can go through the insert menu and get there, but I think it's faster to just double click the header. So I'm going to put my selection up in the header area, double click. Now I'm in the header for section 1 of my document. Now let me just drop down to the footer. I'll choose go to footer here. So I'm looking at the footer, and this looks exactly as I want it for this first page. So I'm not worried about this. I will move forward, and I'll use on the header footer design ribbon, I will use the next button to navigate forward to the next section or the next header or footer that's available. And that is the footer for section 2. This is where I would like a page number to look like a lowercase Roman numeral. But before I insert it and set it up, notice this same as previous is turned on. If I leave that on and I put a page number or anything on this page, it is also going to appear in the previous section. Let me go next and get rid of that. I could have gotten rid of it from the other section as well, but now it's gone from both. So my point is, before I start changing text here, I want to turn same as previous off, which is also called link to previous. Click that button. Now I've unlinked this section from the previous one, and I can insert a page number without affecting it. So page number, I do not want to choose top of page or bottom of page because those wipe out the entire footer and I don't want to lose my other text. So I will say current position. I don't know if you noticed, but I clicked where I wanted it. Plain page number, there it is. Only problem, it's page number 2, and this is supposed to be lowercase Roman numeral for my table of contents. So let me scroll back down here. Let's just set this up. So we'll go back to page number, go to format page numbers, and we will tell it we want the lowercase Roman numeral, the Romanettes, and we want it not to continue from the previous section, not to pick up where the other section left off, but to start over at 1 or I in the case of Roman numerals. Choose OK, and there we go. So let's just review what we've got so far. I have my first page, got the section break, no page number here, come into section 2 where I'm going to put my table of contents. I've got the lowercase Roman numeral I. Now if I keep scrolling down, or I can use next here to navigate these, I have gone to the footer in section 3. And in the footer in section 3, this is good, except I don't want it to start at 2, I want it to start at page 1. So once again, back to the page number, format page numbers, tell it start at 1 for this section rather than continuing from the previous section. Choose OK, and I am golden. Let's close out of here and take a look at what we've got. Page 1, there's no page numbering. Page 2 starts at Roman numeral I, and page number 3 starts at 1. And there you have it. Thanks so much for watching.